Oh, it's me.
It's you.
Oh, it's me. Hi, guys. How you doing? All right. We got some movie news with the Luz. What's going on, Chris?
Well, it's Easter weekend.
It is.
But I do have to say first, that T-shirt, amazing.
Thank
Because
you.
I love the Beatles, so that's a play on the Beatles.
Yes.
And this suit.
La la la, love it.
Oh, now I am a fan of Miss Pac-Man
Oh, I like it too.
and a master at Miss Pac-Man.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you have one at your house?
No, I wish I did. And I want it to be the old-fashioned, the arcade one,
Yeah.
and the fast one.
Right,
Like
because
people,
you can't wave
people
around.
are scared to play me.
They were?
Really? Hey,
Yeah.
you should go down and play. There's one in Branson, 1984.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, people that are too young don't remember this, but you put your quarter up,
Oh,
so you could play
yeah.
next, you know? People would see my score and be like, no, I'm not even going to put my quarter up.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's something I didn't know about you, Chris.
I'm intimidated.
Not good at
too.
that many things, but Miss Pac-Man, it's one of the few.
It's all you.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, okay, in addition to being good at Miss Pac-Man, I'm kind of good at talking about movies.
You are.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
All right, you don't have to be humble and say kinda. You're very good at talking about movies.
So, for this weekend, Godzilla versus Kong. Can you believe it? It's finally on screens. I would see it on the big screen. However, you can see it on the itsy bitsy little teeny weeny home screen, HBO Max, if you want to. But the two most powerful forces of nature clash in a spectacular battle for the ages. If they want me to be the VO person for them, I'm available.
I thought this was already out.
No. Well, Wednesday. It came out Wednesday.
I'm with you, Kelly. I thought it had already been
Yeah,
released.
yeah, me too.
Alexander Skarsgård, Kyle Chandler, who I love, and Millie Bobby Brown lead the cast. This is the first time that Godzilla faces off against Kong in an American movie, and the first film in 59 years to feature both King Kong and Godzilla. If you're keeping score, this is the 36th film in the Godzilla saga and the 12th film in the King Kong saga. I am not an expert in any of it, so there you go. That's
I
what I
might
know.
like this movie. I might.
You might.
Does that surprise you?
It does a little bit.
Yeah, well,
but yeah.
I might.
I haven't viewed it yet, and so I don't know about people keeping their fingers and such.
You don't know how gory it is?
Right, I'll keep you
Gotcha.
posted. But, I know it's a little bit, more of a family viewing
Oh, there you
movie.
go. I'm good with that.
Not littles, probably, because they are, monsters.
Yes.
But at the Moxie Cinema, I love it when they bring, like, the smaller movies that you're like, get awards and award accolades,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, I haven't seen that. And The French Exit with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Aw.
She's an aging Manhattan socialite living on what's barely left of her inheritance in a small apartment with her son and her cat. She's getting so much acclaim for this because when she was nominated for the Golden Globe, I was like, what? Where is this movie? Is it coming here? I don't have a screener. What's going on? And I love Lucas Hedges. He plays her son. And by the way, I was like, what is this movie about? French Exit is also slang for leaving without saying goodbye.
Oh, I do that at parties all the time.
I call
You know
it
what?
I call it ghosting. And here's
Yeah.
what I do. I say, oh, I have to use the restroom.
You know what?
And then I disappear.
Peace
I've
out.
always wished I could be that person.
I'm
I've
totally that
never
person.
been that person.
Yeah, you just disappear.
I'm like, yeah, see ya.
And then you can also
By the way, can I just say Michelle Pfeiffer looks amazing?
She does. I
Yes.
was looking at
Looks
that, yeah.
amazing.
yes,
And
yes,
do we
yes.
know how old she is? Do we know?
103.
She looks
No,
great.
I want to say
60-something, 62
I wanna
maybe?
say-
I can Google while she's talking about the next
Yeah,
story.
okay.
Then you could take a look at both the documentary and animated shorts that are nominated for
62.
Oscars.
I guessed
62.
it. Yeah.
Jen, save me a piece of chicken over there. I keep seeing the chicken disappearing
I
piece
know.
by piece over Kelly's shoulder.
I'll put it on
He
this
is
plate for
obsessed
you.
with the chicken.
I need some more chicken in my life. Every time I look at Kelly, I'm like,
Where's
more
the
chicken's
chicken?
gone. Sorry, Chris Luzader.
You're cutting into her movie time. You know
I
that.
really hope that there's some chicken.
My chicken is
when this-
disappearing, Kelly. Where's my chicken? Okay. All right. Okay.
I told you it was good.
It was so good.
That wasn't my watch.
Jeremy has not learned to share. He wanted to be an only child. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The movie Nobody is #1 at the box, and it deserves every second of it. This, not a family movie. It's a great popcorn flick. It's fun, it's fast, it's furious. It's an incredible mental escape. Bob Odenkirk crushed this role. Like I said, it's not for the entire family, but I sure loved it, and so did a lot of people. It was really nice to see quite a few people in the movie theater. Little story, I had not been inside the movie theater in 3 months because of my screeners.
Oh, yeah.
I had not been since the end of December. And because of all the screeners that we get for award season. And I realized how much I missed the event and the complete distraction and mental escape that going to the theater is. And it was so great to see that movie.
Awesome.
Yeah, I loved every second of it.
I've heard people talking good things about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have.
it's just very action-packed. And Bob Odenkirk, to me, is like the next Liam Neeson.
Oh, are you
He trained
kidding
for
me?
2 years for that role, and he was very actiony.
Wow.
Yeah, he was great.
Wow.
And if you don't know him, he is from Breaking Bad. He's the lawyer, and also he's Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
And he's very good. He can be funny. He can
By
be
the
dramatic.
way, Chris
He's great.
Luzader, side note on him, he auditioned and was in the top 2 contenders for The Office, American version, with Steve Carell. It was between Bob Odenkirk and Steve Carell. Steve Carell won, but they brought him back toward the end, and he played a version of Michael Scott when Jenna Fisher's character was trying to find another job. He is so funny.
He is.
So funny.
However, I'm glad he did not get The Office, because I do
Right.
think Steve Carell was very good in
Yes.
that. And then, because he's so great. in
He's so
Breaking
great.
Bad.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
great.
so good.
Wonder Woman 1984 on Blu-ray, if you have not seen it. I did not love it as much as the first Wonder Woman.
Okay.
However, Gal Gadot is very excellent in the role, and Kristen Wiig impressed me going outside of her normal comedic, comfort zone. I thought Kristen Wiig was very, very good. And I would be remiss on Easter weekend not mentioning The Passion of the Christ,
Right.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is Mel Gibson's epic from 2004. It is tough to watch at
Talk about
times.
crying. I cried in that one.
It is hard to watch.
It's hard.
So good. Of course, it details, Jesus right before the crucifixion.
Yeah.
But it is one of the most incredible cinematic pieces of work I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
Kelly will agree with me when I say, when you watch this movie, it makes you want to get your life right.
Yes, it
And you know what I'm
does.
saying? You
Can
got to
I
get your
just
life
say
in order.
This is the person who went through all of this for you. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
And the Screen Actors Guild Awards are this weekend, Sunday night, and they have condensed this show into one little hour, so I feel like it's already done, maybe.
They've already
I
recorded
feel like
it.
it's already done, and then the
Pre-recorded.
Oscars are the 25th of April, so. And they're not Zooming, and I am happy about that.
Oh, when they released and said, we ain't Zooming, you have to be in person or nothing at all. And I was like,
There you go. There you go.
Yay.
And there is
movie
some
news
chicken
with the Lou.
left. All right, movie news with the Luz. Chris, thank you. Happy Easter.
Oh my gosh, get that chicken. Get that chicken.
Go get the chicken.
Where's my
We'll be right
chicken
back.
strip?
We'll be right back.